Ex-Clippers trainer suing the team for illegal Kawhi Leonard treatment. Kawhi Leonard career is officially over. Trade Kawhi Leonard ASAP before the Clippers team implodes. Well, it looks like the Clippers are being sued by a former trainer over alleged illegal Kawhi Leonard treatment. You know, Kawhi Leonard's been going through a lot of injuries throughout the course of his career, and especially on the Clippers. Chris Haynes reported on this, and this is what he had to say about the lawsuit going on with the Clippers and this trainer. Former Los Angeles Clippers trainer Randy Shelton is suing the franchise for wrongful termination, among other things, after he claims he was fired after complaining that Kawhi Leonard was being subject to unsafe and illegal treatment for injuries. Now, this is some serious allegations that this former trainer is making, and you already know how Kawhi Leonard is when it comes to injuries. You remember what happened with the Spurs? He was complaining that he was injured. The team was basically saying he wasn't, and to try to come back. This is when they were competing with the Golden State Warriors, trying to dethrone them and make it to the NBA Finals. You remember when Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan talked to him, and they were just trying to get him to play, and eventually you know how that ended. Kawhi was eventually traded to the Toronto Raptors, won a championship, but when it comes to injuries, you know how Kawhi Leonard is. He'll rest for the whole season in order to be 100%. Haynes added a statement from the Clippers that dispute the claims from Shelton. This is what the Clippers had to say. Mr. Shelton's claims were investigated and found to be without merit, the Clippers told Haynes. We honored Mr. Shelton's employment, contract, and paid him in full. This lawsuit is a belated attempt to shake down the Clippers based on accusations that Mr. Shelton should know are false. So the Clippers, they clap back like, nah, Shelton, you wrong for that. This never happened. This isn't happening. And this is what they had to say. And again, of course, that's what the Clippers are supposed to say. They will never admit to illegal treatment going on with Kawhi Leonard, allegedly. It's just going to be a he said type situation when it comes to this. And Steve Ballmer just paid for that new arena, and now all of a sudden you got these claims and lawsuits coming out. So it's definitely going to be one of those things that are going to go on for a very long time. You know how these lawsuits are. Chris Haynes also received a statement from John David, an attorney representing Shelton. This is what the attorney had to say. We hope that our client lawsuit will serve as a wake-up call to the Clippers organization that their players are not just dollar values, but are humans requiring proper and not hassling health and recovery treatment from careers and lives afterwards, David said. So Shelton's lawyer, he's standing on business. The Clippers are standing on business. But the main thing is, I want to know what Kawhi Leonard has to say about this. Again, when it comes to injuries, Kawhi Leonard, he's very careful. He doesn't like to push himself. If he has a little nick and knack injury, he's going to sit out. He doesn't hesitate. He does his own load management. He has his own team. And we know how Stephen A. Smith, he likes to go off on Kawhi Leonard when it comes to him missing games. But this whole alleged situation going on with the illegal treatment of Kawhi Leonard, I don't know what's going on with that. Now, if the former trainer was fired because of these claims, that's a bad look for the Clippers. The Clippers, they invested hundreds of millions of dollars into Kawhi Leonard, billions of dollars into this new arena. They don't need this type of energy. They don't need this type of claims and crap going off. It's a bad look. You got James Harden out there that's aging, not playing good. He got a little contract. This Clippers team is struggling, and now you got stuff off the court that are just making this whole thing even worse. So if you're Steve Ballmer, do everything in your power to bury this story. They're saying that it's false. Shelton, he's saying it's real. I want to hear from Kawhi Leonard. That's going to be the ultimate person to hear from because, again, Kawhi Leonard in injuries, he always stands on business if he's hurt, and he always tries to play through it. But right now, he's hurt. Don't know when he's coming back. Ty Lue, he's not really giving up any information, but they're waiting to see if he gets to 100% in order for Kawhi Leonard to come back. Now, are these claims with his current injury or past injuries? Again, Kawhi Leonard, he gets hurt every single season. We don't know what the Clippers are doing to kind of push him to get healthy. Hopefully, the treatments aren't illegal and they were following the guidelines of the NBA, but you just never know. Things like this have happened in the past, allegedly, in other sports, but it's a shame if it's happening on the Clippers end. So we're going to see what happens moving forward with these claims with the former trainer. Don't know what's going on, but again, I want to hear from Kawhi Leonard. Maybe Stephen A. Smith has some sources behind the scenes. I'm sure he'll go off on Kawhi Leonard even more on First Take in the Stephen A. Smith show. I look forward to hearing what he has to say. But again, man, terrible look for the Clippers. It's going to be interesting to see what happens moving forward with this story. I'll keep y'all updated. Like, subscribe, comment. What do you think about the former Clippers trainer suing the team? I want to know your thoughts about this. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.